Hey there YouTube, MS Firefighter 662 here. Thought I'd share with you my on-the-trail emergency repair and recovery kits in a Pelican box, so it's mostly waterproof and dustproof. And it's just enough to do some simple repairs on the trail for yourself or your buddy, and some stuff to help with recovery if somebody gets stuck. It's not, made for major repair issues, just enough to help get you back to the trailer. This is a Moose fanny pack style tool bag. I got it a long time ago when I got my start in motorcycles doing hare scrambles and enduros, so I had some tools to do some on the trail repairs. And it's been a handy thing with all my ATV, UTV adventures since then. So these are all the items that were in the box. We'll start with the tools. We've got a replacement CVT belt. This is the OEM one that came on the buggy. I took it off at about 900 miles. There's hardly any wear on it. It looks good. I have plenty of confidence in it. I just replaced it with the MAV 212 belt. You Commander guys will know what I'm talking about. Got a good set of Torx standard and metric Allen wrenches. Just some more to have. There's not enough that can be said about a good diagonal cutter and a good pair of vice grip or adjustable pliers, channel lock type. Good needle nose, vice grips, more pliers, a ratcheting driver, assortment of the common sizes of wrenches and replacement blades for a razor knife, more diagonal cutters, and the Commander guys know about this. We need this 8mm gear type wrench to get the CVT cover off easily on a trail, and plus it's handy for other things. More vice grips, and this is one of my most favorite tools I've ever had. I've used it probably 10-15 years, ever since I started racing motocross, hare scrambles and enduros as a child. Stays in my tool bag. It's got it's a T-handle with 8, 10, and 12mm on it, the common sizes you use on any metric bike. Assortment of screwdrivers, extra axle nut with a cotter pin, a hammer, something to start a fire with, and some miscellaneous nuts and bolts, and even an old master link from when I used to race motocross and dirt bikes and whatnot. Set a brand new quart of Lucas oil stabilizer. I'm comfortable putting this in whether it's the front or rear differential, the gearbox, or the engine if a fluid level needs to be topped off on the trail, something happens. And it's just about enough for 3 of the 4 to take care of those. Got to have some tire plugs. You never know when you're going to run across something that'll puncture a tire. You might have to double up 3 or 4 of them, depending on the size of the hole, and an air pump to reinflate that tire if it does go flat. For the recovery kit, it's always good to have an extra pair of gloves in there. It's about a 25-foot chain. This is a 10 or 15-foot strap. It's got a 9,300-pound working limit, and double it up and go up to 18,600 pounds. 2 toe straps. They're 20-foot long and a 3,300-pound working limit, and they say they break at 10. I know I've put at least 6,000 or 8,000 pounds of force on this one just the other week, and you could tell it was straightening it a little bit, but it worked and got me out. And then some extra shackles and hooks I picked up to you can attach to anything there. And all that stuff stays in this bag, so if something happens I can just grab this one little bag and go. And then a extra U-bolt type shackle in case my wire rope winch cable breaks. I can try and repair that quickly, and then if that ever does break, I'm going to switch to a true synthetic rope. I recommend some kind of receiver-mounted D-ring clevis type system for using as anchor point to your machine. As you can see, these here were originally designed for safety chains, and I was using that with a chain to a tree for an anchor point when I was winching, and it put a strain on it. It didn't break it off, and it did later on, second go round, doing something very similar weeks later. So then we got this, and we know that this is very, very heavy duty, and it's not going to damage anything. And I don't keep a snatch block in the case here. It stays on the front of the Commander, already in place with the wire rope, so it's ready to go at all times. So that's the not all-inclusive repair recovery kit. Just some stuff that I've had extra of and put together over the years, and has found it's handy. You know, if I find myself wanting, I'll add to it as that need comes up. Let me know what you guys carry with you in the comment section down below. If you have any questions, you know, post them down below. I always appreciate your viewership. If you're not a subscriber, please log into YouTube and subscribe to my channel for more upcoming videos. If you enjoyed the video, thought it was helpful, also please give it a thumbs up. And as always, thank you for watching.